Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Keeland Bowers and I'm one of the Film Lab's Unfinished Works coordinators. Film Lab is a nonprofit organization that's been working to create racial and gender parity in the entertainment media space since 1998. Unfinished Works is a program where we provide a workshop to diverse and cutting edge new scripts and screenwriters. The script we will now read to you is being performed by actors from the Film Lab's Actor Directory.
Hi, I'm Ginger Yifan Chen. I'm the co-coordinator for Unfinished Works, and I'd love to introduce our cast members. Eugene Young, Jennifer Betit Yen, Roy Koshi, Georges Bridges, David Smilow, and last but not least, our narrator, Mallory Wu. Now let's begin our table read of One Last Sale by Daniel S. Park.
One Last Sale by Daniel Park. Fade in. Interior, bedroom, Corey's house. Early morning. Corey Chang and Gina Chang, both 30s, stand in silence. Corey is holding a document. Gina sits down on the edge of the bed and rubs her face out of overwhelming stress. The sun starts to rise outside of their bedroom window.
What do we do now?
I'm going to talk to Elroy. There should be enough in my 401k to cover a few months.
A few months?
Be enough time to actually figure out a plan here.
Okay. Okay. What's in there? Like 10K?
Yeah, around that.
That's not even 2 months.
What else are we supposed to do?
Let me see that thing again.
Corey hands Gina the document that shows a balance of more than $5,000 due for a mortgage.
How is it even possible?
Hey,
Times an initial payment.
Gina, I already told you. Elroy is gonna fix this.
What?
We're gonna figure this out. I just know it.
Okay.
Come on. It's Jackie's first day of school.
All right then.
Corey kisses Gina as they both exit the bedroom. Gina folds the mortgage notice and places it into her pocket. Interior, Corey's house, kitchen, day. A cramped kitchen in a small 2-bedroom house. Corey, Gina, and their son Jackie, age 7, all finish eating some eggs and toast. Corey drains a cup of coffee, quickly gets up from the table.
Okay, gotta go.
Okay, try and be back before 6.
Yep, back before 6. Ready for your first day of school, champ?
Yeah.
Hey, look, champ, I've got something for you.
Corey takes out a bright golden medal from his pocket and hands it over to Jackie, who takes it into his hands. Wow, this is really cool, Dad!
International championship. Everyone said I didn't stand a chance.
Sick! Thanks!
It'll bring you good luck. So have a good first of the day school, okay, bud? Love you, pal.
Love you, Dad! Father and son hug. Corey turns to Gina and kisses her again.
Love you.
Love you. Be back before 6.
Back before 6.
Corey exits. Jackie finishes up his breakfast.
Okay, come on, brush your teeth. I don't want to be late.
Still admiring his medal. Okay, Mom! Jackie heads to the bathroom as Gina packs some lunch. Gina glances at some sharp knives as she quickly reopens up the mortgage notice and looks at it again. Cut to exterior, Corey's house, day. Title, One Last Sale. Opening credits roll. A melancholy tune lightly plays with the credits. Corey backs out of the driveway on a cheap motorbike off the small house. A used car is also parked. Corey takes off on his bike. Middle-class neighborhood, day. He turns a corner and continues driving down the main street. Rows and rows of nice-looking homes are in the background. Exterior, working-class neighborhood, day. The homes start to gradually drop in real estate value. The signs of foreclosure start to rise. Sign after sign after sign. These once beautiful homes are now all boarded up, abandoned, desolate. A number of various furniture and belongings are all laid out on the lawns. The numbers increase. row after row of foreclosed homes. It is becoming clear after a while that Corey is driving by an entire ghost town. He speeds up and continues riding off screen as the song and opening credits come to a close. Cut to exterior street, intersection, day. Police taps and a line of traffic cones block off the entrance to an intersection. Corey slows his bike to a stop. A police officer directs him towards a detour route.
Is this closed off all day, officer?
Yep, all day. Follow the cones.
I just took this route an hour ago.
Gang-related incident. Move.
Corey checks the time on his watch. It blinks 7:46 a.m.
All right, then.
Corey takes off as the line of cones quickly become a blur of orange and white stripes. The officer yells out.
Hey, slow down!
Cut to exterior warehouse, day. Corey drives his bike towards an enormous warehouse. Corey flashes his ID to a guard who opens up the gate. Corey quickly parks his bike and runs inside the warehouse. Interior hallway, day. Corey has his face scanned by a futuristic punching clock. The digital time registers 9:03 a.m.
Late.
Corey turns and sees Han, one of the main guards of the facility, built like a rhino. He blinks and continues to look at Corey.
We're ready in no time.
Sign.
And what?
You're 3 minutes late. Sign.
Come on, man. You're kidding.
I am not a man, only the illusion of one. Sign here.
I'll be ready in less than a minute.
3 minutes and 28 seconds. 29, 30.
Clocked in.
Sign.
Elroy noted that there's a 9-minute grace period.
Blocking
You
Corey.
don't sign within the next 6 seconds. You're going to be rolling around the main floor in a fucking wheelchair, motherfucker! Now sign the pad before I smash your knees in!
Several other guards, promoted workers dressed in green uniforms, also suddenly appear alongside Han. They all pull out their batons.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Corey quickly grabs the pen and signs.
Illusion.
Excuse me?
Corey, without another word, turns and makes his way toward the locker room. Han can't help but smirk as he uploads Corey's signature into the pad. He and the other captains put away their sticks and file into an elevator. The digital signing clock registers Corey's face print and quickly refreshes. Interior, locker room, day. Corey enters and punches a locker with a quick flash of a flying fist. A giant dent is left afterwards. A group of workers flock to exit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, my guy, chill.
Xavier Methuselah, Corey's coworker, late 40s, in a wife beater, is the slowest of the group as he struggles to get his uniform on.
Damn it.
You good?
I'm fine. It's great.
You just gotta chill, man. Chill.
Corey quickly changes into a gray uniform. Noticing Xavier struggling with his uniform.
You good?
Snack City.
What?
Yeah, I'm good. Chilling.
Let's go. Damn, this...
Yo, you got too much negative energy right now. You just gotta redirect it.
Slamming the locker again shut and locking it.
Alright. At this meeting.
Word.
Corey and Xavier exit. Unbeknownst to them, a small security camera sits perched in the top corner of the room. A red signal continuously blinks. Interior, hallway, day. Corey guides Xavier toward the elevator.
Yo, bro, I got a favor to ask you.
What?
I hacked the system a week ago. Glitch fix. When you see an unmarked item floating on the conveyor belt, just let it through.
Come on, man.
You see, I need a body.
You gotta stop doing this.
Man, I'm behind big time. I ain't making enough here. Anxiety through the roof.
Dude, alright. What is it?
It's just a microwave. It's been in the return cages for months.
Alright, man. I got you.
My God, I owe you.
Elevator doors open. They both enter. Interior elevator continuous. Corey pushes the button for the second floor. Cut 2. Interior main floor warehouse continuous. Corey and Xavier exit the elevator and make their way to the main floor of the warehouse. There are several conveyor belts and boxes everywhere. Shelves and shelves of more boxes are arranged all over the floor. Han and several of the guards all stand in a perfect line behind Elroy, a very old man with a white beard and glasses.
All right, line up, meeting.
Corey and Xavier quickly join in with a group of several other workers, all huddled in front of Elroy, an old man with white hair and a mustache, reminiscent of Albert Einstein. Elroy stands in front of the group of tired-looking workers. Corey pays close attention.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning,
Elroy.
Mr. Elroy.
Good morning. So first of all, I want to thank all of you for your hard work and sweat and labor so far this year, and everyone. It really has been our busiest and most profitable quarter yet for the company. I'm so grateful to all of you for continuing the success of Elroy's. Truly, I'm indebted to you all. However, because of this rising demand for this company's high-quality services during the time has now arrived for the need to expedite our brand fully to the world and to quickly accelerate our expansion all across the globe and possibly into other fields in the near future.
Han gives a strange reaction to this last statement. Corey catches this.
Something's off.
Word.
Elroy stops for a few moments. Corey catches the distraught look etched across Elroy's face.
Which is all great news, as we all knew. No, it's great news. Really great news. Amazing news. Incredible news. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And so it is my necessary announcement that to keep this company ahead of the competition and continue its climb up into the stratosphere, that your new overseer shall be your new general manager, Han, who will overlook all operations daily in this facility. Please, all, a round of applause.
Corey makes his way to the front of the group as a weight seems to have dropped on his head. Several murmurs are heard throughout the crowd. Light clapping. Elroy steps aside in defeat. Han steps forward and addresses the crowd.
No way.
Chill, bro.
Thank you, Elroy. You will be greatly missed. First off, aside from all the great news Elroy just mentioned, a good number of you have unfortunately struggled to meet your quotas during the last 2 quarters. Thus, our first major reconfiguration ahead will be a series of performance evaluations held daily within the next few days to determine a smooth transition to push forward the most strongest employees while making an assessment of how to improve those of you who are falling vastly behind.
Corey's hands start to shake.
Names will be posted outside the punch and clock every day until every worker has been evaluated. The result will be an even stronger team that is completely efficient, absolutely productive, and destined to annihilate the rest of our competitors.
Han glares and gives a wide smirk at Corey.
While all remaining flawlessly punctual and on time. No exceptions whatsoever. That is all. Please, everyone, one more round of applause for Elroy.
Everyone claps. A vein is lightly erupting from Corey's forehead.
It's been a pleasure, everyone, truly. Please, everyone, keep up the good work. I shall still be around periodically, of course.
The entire warehouse roars to life. Conveyor belts start running. A Christmas song plays from the speakers despite the fact that it is September.
All right, everyone, back to work. Man your stations. We're on a tight deadline.
Corey stares slightly dumbfounded as Elroy exits with some of the guards. All the workers move respectively. Han smirks at Corey from a distance as he too follows Elroy out. Corey nonchalantly walks away toward a conveyor belt. Xavier smiles excessively at Han and walks away as well. Cut to interior, conveyor line, warehouse, later. A number of speakers play the Christmas tune, It's a Holly Jolly Christmas, as the workers package an overwhelming number of boxes for the upcoming holidays. Miserable-looking faces of the workers stand in sharp contrast with the lyrics. Corey works on silently, continuing the monotonous motion of placing various items into boxes, taping and stamping them, one after another, and all into a giant bin, one by one. Xavier drifts by Corey on a forklift.
Yo, bro.
What?
It's coming up.
Copy. Copy.
Word.
A guard glares from afar.
Why the fuck are you all talking? Shut the fuck up and keep moving!
Corey continues packing silently. Xavier immediately takes off on his forklift and disappears into the aisles. The guard looks like he's about to lose his head, but continues overlooking another conveyor belt of packages. Corey continues packaging box after box after box, taping, stamping, and placing them all into a bin, a perfectly oiled machine. One package that has the handwritten word villain suddenly shows up. Corey scans it, but nothing shows up. He lets it slide through as it falls into a bin as he continues to tape and stamp the next package flawlessly. Unbeknownst to him, another security camera zooms in on this from the ceiling. Corey moves faster and faster, packaging boxes as a new empty bin rolls in. Cut to interior, cafeteria, later. A dingy cafeteria. Close up. A clock clicks to the time, 12 o'clock p.m.
All right, 30 minutes.
A swarm of workers all sit around munching on old hot dogs and fries. Han exits after seeing a text on his phone. A table full of guards keep watch over all the other workers. Xavier chows down on the mass-produced staff meal. Corey stares peripherally at Han exiting.
Flawless, bro. I'll give a smoke later.
How are you even able to eat right now?
Because I'm hungry.
Still glancing at the exit.
Alright, do me a favor. Distract those schmucks for like a little bit so I can go talk to Elroy.
What do you want to talk to him for?
Peripherally glancing at the captains.
I need to cash out. Whatever I got in retirement from this place.
Word? You got dough like that, bro?
I've been saving, bit by bit, for Jackie's college fund, but I think I'm about to lose the crib.
No way. How?
I don't even know how. Can you distract them?
Alright. I got you.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
Gang.
Xavier quickly gets up and makes his way towards a water fountain near the hallway. A few moments pass. Xavier calmly makes his way towards the bathroom and disappears. Boom. The water fountain splits in half and starts spraying all over the cafeteria as the guards all take notice and, as reaction, take cover. Several workers back away from the now overflowing broken water fountain.
Hey, what the fuck is going on?
Corey quickly exits and makes his way out of the cafeteria into the hallway during the commotion. Several of the guards try and stop the water fountain from overflowing. Interior, elevator, day. Corey pushes a button to the 3rd floor.
And end scene. Good job, everyone. That was amazing. Thank you so much for volunteering your time and your talent. Let's have a quick round of applause for the actors. Thank you. And yes, go ahead, Keeland.
We'd just like to extend a round of applause to all of you watching from at home, all across the globe that have joined us remotely. Please make sure to join us for the workshop to hear a brief synopsis about the rest of this piece, as well as a discussion with the writer about the script. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. My name is Keeland Bowers, and I'm one of the coordinators for the Film Lab's Unfinished Works program. Film Lab is a nonprofit organization that's been working to create gender and racial parity in the entertainment media space since 1998. Unfinished Works is a program where we provide a workshop to diverse and cutting-edge new scripts and screenwriters, and the script we will now read to you is going to be performed by actors from the Film Lab's Actor Directory.
Hi, I'm Ginger Yifan Chen. I'm the co-coordinator for Unfinished Works, and I'd love to introduce our cast members: Zhang Wu, Austin Koo, Bekah Jung, Mallory Wu, and last but not least, our narrator, Roy Koshi. Now let's begin our table read of Fast Break by Terry Chung and Ryan Yip.
Interior, 5 and dime. Jenny is stocking merchandise, watches some rich old white women in furs and jewelry. Obvious as they throw things about, expect her to serve them. One of them spills coffee on the counter, looks at Jenny.
Do you speak English?
Jenny bites her tongue as she moves to clean. Ladies gossip without a thought. Culprit lady kicks cup over at Jenny. As they walk out, Jenny flops the rag on the floor, pent-up frustration, just as a pair of high heels clacks up. Another of the ladies stands before her.
Darling here.
Hands Jenny an expensive piece of jewelry.
She's always doing these things, seeing if she can get away with it.
She signals over toward a group of ladies standing outside. Through the window, the culprit lady keeps staring at them.
I told her you looked like a nice girl. You didn't deserve it. Please, don't breathe a word, dearie.
Such kindness on her face. She clasps Jenny's hand and leaves. Jenny looks puzzled.
Hey, we didn't finish our conversation.
Benny is there, a familiar grin. Jenny is still uncomfortable, thinking of the culprit encounter, starts backing up.
Hey, what's the matter?
He blocks her way.
Look, just get out of my way.
Hey, I don't even know your name.
That's right.
Is there something wrong with me? Did I insult you in some way? I'm a nice guy, really. Look, I'm not trying to be a hotshot or anything. I mean, I only want to know your name.
For the first time, Jenny looks to him in the eye to judge his sincerity, to see who he is. Reflects, then says quietly,
Jenny.
Jenny?
Holds out hand.
Hey, so pleased to meet you. My name is Benny. Hey, what do you think about that? Benny and Jenny.
Look, I have to go. I'm working.
Interior stockroom. Jenny is stocking boxes. Finishes up after a time and comes out. There's Benny waiting for her.
I was looking for a pair of shoes. See, I got this new job and it's gonna pay me some good money. And I just want to look good while I'm away.
What are you looking for?
What do you think?
Later, Benny is fitted with fancy shoes and he walks them out.
Yeah, good. You've got good taste.
Something about his wink, and Jenny can't help but smile. Interior, Frankie's father's den. Nicely appointed. Many Chinese artifacts are mixed with American stuff. Most noticeable is a law degree from USC. Frankie sits on a nice sofa, preoccupied, absently staring at the Chinese hand-carved coffee table. Frankie's father looks at Frankie critically. His father is Andrew Chan, the epitome of success and a formidable example.
What hold does he have over you? What has he done to lead you astray? Your cousin Benny wants you down with him, trapped in a small Chinatown box when the whole world is out there waiting for you. All the things we had planned for you, you act as if you'll be young forever. What do you have to say? Huh?
Father, look, I know there's a world out there. I even talked to a Japanese boy in my class. He's just like me.
Stop bringing up stop bringing that up, okay? Those Japs are nothing like you. I know what you're up to. Just stick to the point. I am talking about your life.
Pounds desk.
What is this thing, basketball? What is it going to do for you?
Father, not all Japs are Japs like you say.
Listen to me, young man. I want to know what you're planning to do with yourself.
Exterior, day. Frankie walks stiffly, very angry, rips off the stifling top button of his shirt, his father's voice still ringing in his ear.
Who do you think makes it possible for you to play your little child's games? Your wonderful cousin Benny? He and his peasant family? They've never known the value of a dollar or education. They still act like peasants back in the old country. Is that what you want to be, like them? To have no manners? To live beneath your means? To have people look down on you like you're a bum? Bum, bum, bum.
Frankie jams his head against the outside wall of the coffee shop, trying to block out his father's voice.
Not any son of mine. I won't have my name associated with you.
Seen from a distance, a figure is approaching. Closer, closer. It's a young Asian woman with worry creasing her brow. She hesitates, looks closely at Frankie's figure leaning against the wall, then approaches with a smile. Frankie looks up and his world brightens. He whispers out her name.
Keiko. Keiko, what's the matter?
They hurriedly move into the coffee shop and sit in a back booth, no people around them.
Sometimes I wonder, what's the use?
What do you mean?
She rivets her deep, dark eyes on him.
Japanese and Chinese. Bad match.
Frankie grips her hand.
We'll work things out.
How? You'll never introduce me to your parents. You can never meet mine. We have to pick our places to go.
Look, they'll come around. I know it. It's just that they remember the war. Those Japanese soldiers were horrible, massacring the Chinese. I mean, why did that have to happen?
Because it did happen, didn't it? We are the children of sworn enemies.
We'll get through this. And listen to this. I talked to my father again about meeting a new friend, a Japanese boy in school. I'll keep talking, Keiko. Don't worry. He'll see we're all in this together. We're all people. Keiko, I know they'll come around. I promise.
Out of the corner of his eye, he sees some Chinese guys saunter in. Frankie turns away instinctively so they can't see his face. She understands.
Let's go.
Frankie throws money on the table and they hurry out of the door, heads down, conviction lost in the fear of being found out. Exterior night after the game. The first flushes of rain prelude a beautiful drizzle. Benny comes out and sees Jenny with friends huddled under an umbrella. Intercut. She turns and there's electricity. Friends magically drift away and just her and Benny in the rain. She offers him shelter, but he's oblivious to anything but her. They slowly walk off. Later, Frankie walks out, searches all around, looking for someone. Spots figures moving in the shadows, and he quickly runs over. Spots figure moving in the shadows, and he quickly runs over. Under a parapet, unseen, is Keiko. Interrupted by other people walking out of the gym. First flush of fear on the couple as they crowd further into shadows. When people are gone, Frankie tenderly hugs Keiko, who's stifling tears.
What's the matter? We won!
Sorry, I didn't see.
It is then that both understand the depths of their situation, and it hurts a lot. Intercut later. Show the two couples walking in the rain as romantic music wafts on the street. Even though they are in separate parts of town, it is as if they merge as one in the dance of love. They see through the other to the genuine person.
Wow, what'd you think?
I don't like basketball that much, but there's been a lot of newspaper stories about your team. I guess I had to see it for myself. You were pretty good, as far as I could see.
Benny is 100 feet tall as he struts. The world is his. He breaks into a jig a la Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Benny is so graceful, his feet do his talking, and she is thoroughly charmed. He splashes around puddles, so exhilarated and physical. When he is finished, he sidles close, and they are connected under the umbrella.
But this name, Yellow Jackets?
That gets them both to thinking. As in another part of town, Frankie and Keiko are having the same conversation, and Keiko is continuing Jenny's thought.
You should take pride in your roots. People make fun of you with a name like Chinatown Yellow Jackets. They think maybe you're stupid or less than them.
Look, they won't even let us speak English out there.
Who won't let you? You're a man. You don't have to let others dictate.
You don't understand.
I don't think a Japanese would want to be named like that. He would feel quite insulted.
Well, don't tell me what your people would do compared to Chinese. I didn't mean... Look, it's a way to make money. People pay us to play. That's all I care about. They can call me anything they want.
Then what are you worth if they can call you anything?
Frankie has to ponder that. He notices the church, and it seems a welcome respite from the tension. He takes her hand and leads her in. Cut to interior church. Frankie and Keiko take safe haven in the pews. There is such peace here. In the dim light, they see a priest lighting candles. They kneel, make signs of the cross, and find shelter in the holy bosom of the Lord. They hold hands, and as Frankie beholds his beloved, her wet cheeks glisten sensuous and lovely. Frankie kisses the wet from her cheek, and she nestles her head on his shoulder. As they are like that, Frankie senses some odd feeling. He looks over at the opposite pew, and there's Benny, glaring at him. He is kneeling side by side in the same position with Jenny. Later, outside church. The rain is coming down harder. Jenny, the Chinese girl, and Keiko, the Japanese girl, are standing under overhang of the door, very uncomfortable, stealing little glances at each other, more concerned with Benny and Frankie standing right in the middle of the rain in the middle of a heated argument. They try to keep their voices down, but can't help but let anger and emotion get out.
Don't try to lie to me. I know what you're doing, and I know what she is. What is it with you? Why are you going out with someone like that?
Don't try to dictate to me. It's my life. You make it sound like she's the enemy or something.
She is the enemy.
Cut to headlines showing warriors in various action shots, stills of games. Intercut, Chinese, reading papers, and their faces sparked with enthusiasm and pride. The team is gaining stature, going beyond expectations. Other stills of headlines, prelude to the coming war, sense of tension versus sense of innocence. Benny takes Jenny out of the Five and Dime, right out to his brand new car. They drive all over the city, along the coast, beautiful sunset, merge into the rising sun symbol of Japanese power. Frankie and Keiko, along a similar setting, kiss with the fluttering of hearts. Intercut. Benny with Jenny. He reaches toward her ear and pulls out a ring. She's overwhelmed. Same time, Frankie puts a necklace around Keiko's neck. At first, she is hesitant.
I'm tired of hiding in the shadows. We're living a lie, and there's no reason for it. Our parents can't dictate how we should live and what makes us happy. Keiko, I just want to show...
She puts her finger to his lips, starts to tremble.
I love you.
She bursts into tears and rushes out of the car.
Keiko!
She's already far down the beach, running. Frankie's behind, still she's running so fast it takes a bit to catch up to her. She comes to a dead stop, something has caught her attention. As Frankie comes up behind, he too sees it and the deep sense of dread takes hold. On the fence post, a sign flutters. It reads, Japs go home. Interior, Andrew's den. Father faces son across a long, imposing desk. Andrew speaks, clenched teeth and fist.
You have been delaying long enough. You have delayed your school, delayed your future for this frivolous thing. For what? You're not even making enough money to get your own place or to buy your own car. You are playing a little child's game, and you are supposed to be a grown man. A grown, married, responsible man.
Frankie just stares down, fixated on his reflection in the desk.
This is what I raised you for? You disgrace me to even call you my son. What do we tell other people? Well, speak for yourself.
Father, I respect you so much for what you have done. Yes, you have provided for me this place,
Motions around the den.
a flat with a shower. But you can't own a house. You have a law degree, but you can't take the bar in this country because of the way you look. You have status in Chinatown, but you can only practice your profession with immigrants and mobsters. You are everything that people think they should be in America. You have taken advantage of every opportunity, and yet,
Andrew slams fist down.
what have you done?
I said enough. There is a difference between you and me. I do not act like a bum.
The door behind them eases open. Long moment, no one appears.
I was the youngest single boy to come over on the boat from China. I worked as a houseboy to put myself through school. I was the first Chinese to graduate from USC Law.
And you can't even talk to your own brother, who came on the same boat.
Frankie's mother minces in. Her perfect features are marred by panic. She cannot keep her hands from flitting at her sides.
I made a mistake, Father.
Andrew diverts to Mother. Anything to avoid this.
What do you want?
Mother tries to position so she covers the doorway, but the figure enters anyway. It is Keiko. Naturally tenuous, but there's force about her, as if she is committed.
I made a mistake, Father. I thought I owed you for allowing me to live under your roof, letting me drive your car and eat your food. I thought I owed turning over my life to you, but I can't. I can't do it anymore.
Andrew's riveted on Keiko, who cannot return his glare.
I wish we could have done this another way, but...
Signals kicked Keiko, who's so unsure, but something about them has been resolved. They are in this together, and she does come over.
Yes, Father. What are you going to tell other people?
Andrew can't pick Jaw up off the floor as Frankie stands and takes place beside Keiko.
She's Japanese, Father. Our mortal enemy. She's raised from the blood of the terrible race that has tortured and killed our people. She is of the people that you hate most in the world. And I love her.
Andrew doesn't move. Neither does Frankie's mother. Frankie and Keiko stand firm, the strength of love never more evident. He leads Keiko out, nary a moment from Andrew or his wife to stop them. Out the door, echoes of their footsteps ring up to the closing of the door. Cut to interior gym. Frankie commits error after error, ball stolen, passes picked off, all the while. Why? I told you if you don't pass inside unless you absolutely have to. You don't over dribble. Don't give them time to set up. Just stop, shoot, come right off the dribble when they least expect it. Frankie, are you listening? But Frankie and Betty really aren't. Their minds are bound by voices and faces ringing at them.
We don't have enough.
You are not enough.
Other faces push forth, Chinese with a judgmental gaze and manner.
没有钱, no money, no future, no more games.
We can't.
You can't.
We can't.
没有机会, no responsibility, no delaying.
All faces and voices merge into cacophony. Gets to them, playing more and more erratically. Benny gets a pass from Frankie, lofts it up, bounces it off the rim, right back to Benny, who violently kicks it against the wall. Nick rubs his head at loss as to what's going on. Well, ready or not, Greens, here we come. Exterior, deserted road, day. Japanese internees are standing around, bewildered as all their belongings are loaded into army trucks. Among them are Keiko and her family. She holds back tears even as others cry. Frankie is with her. She comes to him and buries her head in his shoulder. Her shoulders rack with sobs as she can't hold it in any longer. Her family views Frankie with the same resentment and anger as Andrew did, but Frankie's impervious to that, only concerned with Keiko. Way down the road, a vehicle approaches. Finally, comes into view and parks near. Benny and Jenny come out, wind gusting as they approach. Frankie sees him, view over Keiko's shoulder. Look of gratitude. Frankie realizes the importance of Benny's presence. Nothing more needs to be said. The rift is starting to mend.
And end scene.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Betit Yen, the president of the Film Lab, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to another of Film Lab's Unfinished Works Screenplay Readings and Workshops. Just a quick reminder before we get started that this event is in two portions, a reading and then a workshop. For the workshop, you have a couple of different options. You can join a private Zoom, which will enable you to interact with the writer or writers directly. However, if you do join the Zoom, you will be live streamed and you will be recorded. So if you prefer to remain incognito and simply observe and send your comments via email, you can email them to unfinishedworks@film-lab.org for the moderators, and you can observe via Periscope, you can watch later on YouTube, or you can go to our Twitter feed, which is Twitter @ASAM Film Lab. Enjoy.